I can zoom way out. Let's see if I can make it up this hill. It's pretty serious hill. The torque on this thing is just unbelievable. All right, let's go another gear. One more gear. That could kill me right there, but I think it'll be fine. Look at this hill getting steep. A little too tall of a gear. Probably should have gone one gear lower. Made a little more work, but no problem. I don't hear anybody riding. I heard a bike, but I think that was farther away. All right, let's go hit that trail. Something's rattling on my fender. Hit these whoop-u's right here. Broke my ribs some years back on my other bike. That was brutal. It's kind of a funny story. So it's always so sandy out here, and it had rained. We were out, a bunch of us were over a little ways from here, and we came through here right after it rained. And it was like, I was like, wow, I had so much traction because of the wet, and I was into it. I was hauling, and the motor bit me. What I mean by that is if you leave if it's set to give it power when you pedal, it's going to give it power when you pedal, and you can set it to how long it sort of dwells after you stop pedaling, how long it gives it gas, and they just have it set at the stock settings. Makes sense, right? Problem was I gave it some throttle a little longer than I expected. Like, I let off the throttle and the bike didn't. And it bucked me like an angry Bronco. I went down pretty hard. I bounced right back because my buddy was behind me, side by side. I bounced right back up. I'm good. And then I started to continue riding to the next spot where we were all going. There was a bunch of side-by-sides and me, which was pretty typical. And so I rode to the next spot, and I was like, oh man, I'm really not all right. But hey, what are you gonna do? All right, I'm gonna turn down the power a little bit. What am I at, 5.4 now? Oops. Yeah, so this bike's good. Cut off for the power cut off. If you hit the brakes or if you hit the shifter, it cuts power for like a second, which kills you on uphills. And it's made for safety, so you don't, so it doesn't, give power. You throw you and break your ribs, right? So evidently that doesn't work very well. Anyway, because I still wiped out. Cool. This is a fun trail. All right, let's crank up the power. A little dark for a video. We'll see how it comes out. Yeah, so if I didn't mention it, this is this bike is a Biktrix Juggernaut FS Ultra Pro 3, which is their full suspension e-bike. Oh, not bad. That was pretty good. That's a tricky spot. And it's got two batteries. It's got a battery extender which is basically a second battery and some kind of circuitry that makes it not blow up, which can happen if you connect two lithium-ion batteries that aren't already at the same voltage. You get an inrush current and can damage the battery, which can lead to violent fire. All right, we're at the top. See how my bug spray does it? Oh, I could have made it. I could have been somebody. I hear dirt bikes, but let's be over. Earlier today, I did some good riding. I'm sure the commentary I was given, I'm sure I would have saved the world. It's unfortunate that they got lost. I'll try to recreate the good stuff here. Although I'm not really trying to recreate the good stuff, I'm just riding again. All right, did I hit record? I think I did. I think I can see the, yeah. All right, let's hit the next hill. All right. This trail forked. I went left. Had I gone right, which is now I'm going to take a left up here, or more bare left. It'll go further down on that same pit, like to the far corner of it. Comes out at the far corner of it. All right, so if I took a right right here, that would be back where I came from. But instead, I'm going to go straight. We got another challenging hill up here. One that I don't even make on this one. We'll see. Maybe I can though. Maybe I can. What gear are we in? That's low. I want to go up one. I don't know if that's going to be low enough or high enough, but let's see what happens. All right, so there's down to low. There's up one. All right, let's go. Put the throttle in my thumb. Whoa, whoa. Come on, baby. Go, 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 go. Oh, right about where I made it to last time. I could hike up there, and there's not much left of the trail, though. I just want to try this hill again. All right, so let's head back. Getting a little dark. I got a headlamp on my head, I got a headlight on the bike, but that doesn't make it, that doesn't mean you can really see very well. I keep going far. I could have taken a left earlier, no big deal. Downhill, woo! So yeah, this is the, I was talking about this bike. It's the motor on this bike, so the Biktrix Juggernaut FS basically, and then a bunch of other stuff, but Juggernaut FS. And it's got a Bafang mid-drive, Bafang Ultra. My other bike, which is a custom built e-bike from a kit on a donor bike, that's also a Bafang mid-drive, 1000 watt. They're both 1000 watt nominal, but they're a different design a bit. And the Ultra does supposedly have a little more torque, but both of them are very torquey. So the other bike is the 2009 Giant Trance X3 that I had bought new back then. It's a good bike, Fox full suspension, and hydraulic disc brakes, which for 2009, that was good to, you know, it was less common in 2009. I mean, they had it before that, but anyway, it was a nice bike when I bought it. It was like $1,500. I bought it on eBay. It was like damaged box on eBay. I think it was like a $2,000 bike, and I paid like $1,500. Oh, that's a nice tree. Oh, look at all these. Those just boomed today? I don't remember seeing that earlier. That was this morning. I don't remember seeing that. And so yeah, so the other bike is a Giant Trance X3 with the Bafang BBSHD 1000 watt mid-drive motor. I love the mid-drives. way better than the hub motors. I can go into that. But for off-roading, the mid-drive just has so many more advantages over the hub motor if you're off-roading. I mean, I guess if you're like off-roading where there's no hills or obstacles, then, I mean, you might as well be on-roading. But if you're actually hilly and stuff, you're better off. In hills and bumps, you're way better off with a mid-drive. I don't care what anybody tells you, I'll debate them. I know there's like ebikes.ca, which is a big hub drive guy, and he's, you know, far more successful e-bike guy than I am, because I'm just a consumer. He's a vendor, I guess, perforator. But you know, he swears by the hub drive, but I'm just about guaranteed you he's not off-roading. He's on-roading. And if you're on-roading, then hub drive can be great. All right, I want to get some high-up picture of this. All right, so I got this image, similar image with my other bike. Oh, look at me with the O-ring all the way to the bottom. Look at that, O-ring all the way to the bottom. How about that? Let's put it up there and see where it goes. I don't see one on the forks. But so basically, I can zoom way out, see the bike straight up and down. And it was a cool effect on the other bike, so I figured I'd do it again with this bike. Let's go the other way too. Let's turn it around now. These brakes are squealy for some reason. Alright, same deal. Get it from this side. Alright, let's head back and get some food. What the hell? Oh, I still got plenty. I got a lot of juice left, I'm not sure. I guess, oh, because I charged, I see. So the battery deal, I just figured it out. Because I was wondering about that, like how they don't have inrush current problems. And so it must have a bridge between the two batteries, some kind of a shunt between the two batteries. I guess maybe it's a shunt or a connection anyway. But it's got a connection between the two batteries, but it's got to have like a resistor or something, some kind of circuitry to slow down the inrush to not cause damage. And so what happened, I just figured it out, I think, anyway. And I've seen strange things like this similar before, and now it's refreshing my memory. So I think what happened is I accidentally, so I have two batteries, you know, so I usually charge it by the main battery and not the secondary battery. But today I accidentally plugged the charger into the secondary battery. It's the same port, right next to each other, like right on top of each other. And so what I believe happens is once so I have more charge in the secondary battery than I had in the primary battery. And so over this ride, I think it equalized some, so my power meter actually went up. Even though my total power obviously didn't go up. But, so the voltage sensor must be on the main battery, which makes sense because if you don't get the extender package option, I mean so it makes sense that the volt readout, the voltage sensor, whatever you want to call it, would be on the main battery. Therefore, so when I left my house, it said 50 volts, and I just looked and it said 55. So I guess I had the main one, the secondary one, at 58, because the charger was, now that I think about it, the charger was green, meaning it's done charging. My backpack almost pulled me off the bike. What was that? I just went to buy something on the trail. I don't know if it was a snake or a belt, but it wasn't moving, so if it was a snake. Unless he just didn't see me coming. Yeah, it's unbroken. I'm gonna carry it out.